Good evening, my friends, and welcome to episode 2 of Myst 5 End of Ages. Last time out, we've been exploring the hub world that is Dene. We visited the Starry Night world. We visited a very, very small portion of the Frozen world. And now we are chilling out on Beach World. So, let's see where we go. We've only just arrived here, so we are going to go and have a little explore and see what we can find. Now, someone did point out to me in the comment section, or a couple of people pointed out to me in the comment section, that you are supposed to, in fact, undock the mouse to make use of the tablet. So we'll be doing that more later. Like, that's more of a... Oh, shoot. What happened to our tablet? Oh, no. Oh, who are you? Did you just steal our tablet? Okay. So this is more of a control issue because we're playing it point and click. So it just didn't really occur to me to undock the mouse. Yeah, okay. There we go. Oh. YouTube comments are going to be asking about the missing ear. Have any of you seen the Dungeons and Dragons TV show from the 1980s? Because Venger, that's his name. Venger, the force of evil. he only has one horn off the side of his head. Now there was another tablet over here, right? So can we pick this one up, given that we dropped our other one? Beep. No. Okay, fine. Well, we'll just do a little explore instead. We've got Ronald. Hello to you. Hello to you. Good to have you in the chat. Welcome. Yes, the ear is temporarily unavailable. The ear is temporarily unavailable. Oh dear. So here's the thing. When you're watching on YouTube in the future, we've got puffins. I mean, they're not like actually puffins. They've kind of got like pointier faces. But yeah. Puffins are adorable. We have puffins up in Scotland. And they're just so adorable. They're just the cutest birds. I see a thing over there for sure. It kind of feels like I feel like really sad and alone without having a tablet to cuddle. Right? So I think what we've done is we've just walked round the island, right? Because I think our starting point is literally the other side of those rocks. I think we've done a full 360 of the island here. Ronald says, I normally miss these streams. I'm glad to have managed to make it to the stream live. So for those people who watch YouTube in the future, or are watching YouTube in the future right now, I mean, not like now, but in the future now, like, if you watch the recording of the live stream, beep, from the live tab, you'll see the introduction where I do all of the preamble, talking to everyone in the chat and welcoming them before we actually make a start proper. But you only get that in standard definition, and I haven't adjusted any of the audio levels and so forth. So if you want the deep lore if you want the deep lore as to why I'm missing one ear, then to get the full experience, you got to give the channel 2 views, right? You've got to watch the start of the live from the live tab, and then switch over. Ah, there's a shortcut over there. Well, maybe not a shortcut. Maybe it's literally just a ladder. Bonk. Nice. Yes, right. Okay. We can do it after its animation is fully finished. So yeah, you got to watch the live from the live tab to get the introduction and find out why I'm only wearing one ear, and then you can watch the rest of the stream in all of its HD, well audio balanced glory from the videos tab. Oh, incidentally, I've also been having a think. Yes, one ladder, please. Pelicans. Spooky Monster Island? No one ever said this was a monster island. What? This looks more like a kind of termite. This looks kind of termite infested. That is sort of straight out of Rem, isn't it? That's a giant cylinder that's going to rotate round. Yes, I am so close now to 1,000 subscribers. 986 last time I checked. And I'm very close to 300 followers on Twitch, actually. 284, I think. 986. We're so close. Like 14 more. And then we've got the big 1K. And I've been thinking about what to do for 1,000. And I think... Like, let me know if you guys would like this or not like this. But I think I might do a Blueprints marathon? Like, I mean, like, not a marathon. Like, I'm not going to do a 24-hour stream or something crazy like that. But I'm thinking, like, doing... Because I had a really good time doing the premiere events for Blueprints and for Machinarium, to be fair. But I had a really great time doing Blueprints. So I might set up a couple of episodes, you know, that we could play back to back one afternoon or other in a week coming up. Beep. Ooh, hello. Wait, what is this? Okay. So we've got like a 0, 1, 2 kind of situation. Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah, okay. So we've got a bit of a numbering system coming through here. I'm not even going to bother to check that one. I think this one's just going to be 2 circles. Yep. Then it's 1 circle with lines. Yeah, okay. So the numbering system here is going something along the lines of 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we've got 5. 6. 7, 8, 9. Yep, 7, 8, 9, 10, and so forth. tell you what, we're going to go grab you, bonk. Beep, 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 beep. Something like that. Now, around the outside, we've got these symbols carved into the stone. So let's pick one and have a look at it, right? Let's pick the one which is straight on from me, which is the circle with the line straight up, and I can see a circle, and I can see... Yeah, I can see the circle and I can see notches from here. Okay. No, wait, this... Oh! Oh, we've got different ones of these, do we? Yeah, right, there's one over there as well. Okay. And we also have something at the top here. Well, if I were to guess, I would suggest that we're probably trying to do a rotation. But that does not seem to be moving. Okay. So let's open up the circle. So this now has 3 sitting opposite me. Yeah, do you know what? I don't see anything rotating in there. And I don't think this has moved, because this was partially blocking my view previously, and it still is. So something's moving around, but the whole thing is not rotating. Do you reckon it's the cylinder down at the bottom of the ladder that's rotating round? Man, where was the ladder? Right, so the ladder's here. Oh, that's pretty horrible. Okay. What's the worst possible animation we could give to to going down a ladder? Right, now this cylinder is just... There's one female pelican that occasionally takes off from its nest, flies around for a while, and then dives into the sea. It comes up with a fish a short time later and flies back to the nest. This is one of the throwaway details Cyan put into the game that was totally unnecessary. Now this one is sitting about where the cylinder would be. So if I were to rotate that 3 to the right, does that rotate the cylinder about 90 degrees? No one climbs down a ladder like that. Yeah, exactly. Going down a ladder face first. Nice. Okay, well, the thing is, my REM sensors tell me that there's probably a path over there as well. Good thing none of these snakes are poisonous, right? Ah, right, okay. And this is the next one. This is the next one. Okay, I can see an exit that side. Here we go. First thing I'm going to check is whether rotating this... Wait, hang on. Yeah, that's odd. I turned the stone 3 to the right, didn't I? If I turn it another 3 to the right, does it end up the other way around? That's the first thing I want to check. And to be fair, I could also go and move the other one at the same time. TDS brute forcing a Myst puzzle. How interesting. Yeah, wildly out of character, right? This isn't brute forcing anything. Hang on, wait. Where did I need that? I needed that 90 more degrees. Hang on. Let me quickly just check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, 8. 8. Right. So 90 more degrees is just to there. Okay. No one's brute forcing anything. I'm exploring. Right. This one was... I could see both sides of it, so I just need to move it like 1 to the left. And that should be fine. To be fair, it wouldn't be the first time I solved a puzzle without solving it. That's true. Man. Like, we got so close. Yeah, there's a path this side. Of course there is. We got so... Oh, but this one's a dead end. Lol. We got so close with... what's the path of the shell one? Like, to Denis, we managed to finish to Denis totally on a lucky punt. We just happened to be in the right place at the right time. Right, this one, 2 to the right. Beep, beep. And we came so close to beating a non-8. We were one slightly hidden ladder away from ridiculously cheesing a non-A without even understanding how any of it worked. It was kind of ridiculous. Looking back on that, like, now that I know what we missed, we came really close to just finishing it and not really having any understanding of what we did, you know? Okay, well this one, 1 to the... that way? What? Hang on. 1 to the right for the next one. I mean, this is also very similar to how we solved the train puzzle right the way back in the original Myst. You know? Like... I just drew a big old map of the monorail system. And then, like, we realised that it was playing different noises right at the end. Right, so we've touched that one, we've done that one. I guess it's this one which is next, but... so 1 to the right. But just to avoid any confusion, because these things do have a tendency to sort of wrap past each other, I'm going to activate both of them. Because I have a sneaky feeling that we might have walked past the 3rd stone and got all the way to the 4th stone, and maybe we're doubling back. Fake fan, not calling it the Maze Runner. Lol. You calling me... I'm a fake fan, you mean? I call it the monorail. What's its name? Monorail. What's it called? I mean, it put Ogdenville on the map, right? Oh, is this a dead end? Okay, okay, fine, fine. So we didn't quite manage to get there straight away. Let's take this 3rd one 90 degrees to the left then. Assuming I'm not missing anything. Yeah, we'll take number 3 and number 4 90 degrees to the left. We might want to take number 2 90 degrees to the left as well, but I'm not 100% sure that one's needed. Let's take them 90 degrees to the left. One thing that's really nice about the point and click, going back to the point and click, is you can have your tea. You can have your tea whilst you're doing it still. This is excellent. And much appreciated. Right. Yes, left. Beep, beep. Beep, beep. It is a shame when puzzles are easy to solve with no understanding. Yes. I guess. I don't know. It's not something that I tend to lose too much sleep over, in the sense that, there we go, nice. In the sense that perfect, and we can see where the last one is. One turn to the right will sort us out there on the last one. So this is where we find out whether it is the last one or the 3rd one. But let's assume it's the last one. I think there's space for all kinds of puzzles, to be honest. Because you don't need... I think you don't need every puzzle to be like a mad cerebral challenge. Like, I think there is also scope to have puzzles that are a little bit more something you can brute force if you have the patience for it. But then again, I am very much unapologetically... it's one to the right, wasn't it, for that one? I am very much, though, unapologetic in my philosophy around wiggling the final digit, right? You know, if it's a 4-digit code and you know 3 of the numbers and you know their positions and order, just try out the 4th digit. There's only 10 possible answers now, and that's just very much one that I kind of more regard that as like puzzle game redundancy more than anything else. Like Blueprints, I think, is a really great example of a game that has a huge amount of puzzle redundancy to it, right? Like, there's things that you can work out by, like, really sitting and thinking really hard about them. And then there's other stuff where there's things you could work out by sitting and thinking really hard, you get given a clue to. So spoiler alert for Blueprints, right? But I won't spoiler it. But like, I'll just give you an example. There's the billiard room, right? Has a puzzle in it, and you can work that out, or you can find the clue which tells you exactly what to do. Finding the clue is kind of hard. You know, it's not obvious. Oh. Huh. Well, that kind of sent us right back here. Okay, fine. Well, I mean, as you say, Dr. Spire, if you don't understand fully the context for a puzzle, then you don't really know exactly what your goal is. Like at the moment, aside from get into this room, we haven't really had a clear goal as to what we're even trying to achieve with this puzzle. So... Ah, hello!
You have unlocked my lab. Impressive.
I wouldn't be that
safe
impressed,
here. They are afraid. They will not come here. The snake binds them, prevents them from linking. I take no pleasure in what they have endured here. But I had to learn. Did you know that you aid the creatures, the Bachro, as you move the slates? Did Yusha tell you that? Did you know that the full power of the Bachro is restrained by the tablet? Did Yusha tell you that? Did you know that they will not come near anything with the symbol of the snake? Did you know that the tablet that Yusha told you not to give her controls them? Did she tell you that? I have learned. They are terrifying creatures if not controlled. Go to the top of my refuge, up there. Seal this refuge. And you can climb.
Okay. Reasonably clear goal. The problem I have, of course, is that we don't really like this guy, right? Like, I mean, I don't want to throw shade, potentially unwarranted, but I think this guy might be a Baro racist. So I'm not sure we're down with that. Okay. What have we got up here? Ah, now there's a ladder which does look enough like a ladder. So that is a warp. That's like the symbol for a warp, right? That's someone's knee. This looks like accidentally stumbling in to David's laboratory in Alien Covenant. It's just like, ah yes, welcome to my laboratory. Here. There are some eggs in the basement. Why don't you take a closer look? I mean, chat, I'm not convinced about this guy. Oh, was this one Jack Wall as well, was it? No, okay, yeah, I thought it wasn't. I thought it wasn't. Oh. Hello. Right, we can literally stand on the top of this. But why? Why? What's the benefit of doing that? So these openings James says, you haven't really solved puzzles unless you can complete an exam and all the nuances and in-game history at the end. Very good. Actually, Ronald makes a very salient point in the YouTube chat that completing a puzzle without understanding all depends if you need that knowledge to solve a later puzzle. And yeah, 100%. We've definitely been stung in the past by fumbling our way through what is effectively a tutorial puzzle and then going, I actually don't really understand what I need to be doing here. See, for example, The Witness. Right? The Witness, Taiji. Actually, on the Taiji subreddit, you probably get like a post a month, which kind of runs along the lines of, I don't see why this solution doesn't work. Actually, on the Witness subreddit, you get it as well. I don't see why this solution doesn't work. And then because there's not really any effective way to hint in Taiji or the Witness without just telling someone the answer. So what ends up happening is an awful lot of you need to go back to the start of this area and double check your assumptions about the way that works. It's kind of like the stock answer for every question. Okay, we need the ladder to come down. We need the ladder to come down. The ladder coming down. Oh, hang on. I got a down hand. Oh right. Oh no, it's just because it's pointing at the ladder already. Fine. That just sounds like all of the Witness. To be fair, it is a lot of the Witness. I think my favourite area in The Witness was the one on the little peninsula where you have the reflecting lines, the blue and yellow ones. I think that was actually my favourite one. That or the castle, the one with all the mazes and stuff. Cyan's keeping information about the Barrow, a closely guarded secret, so we just know the surface. I'm just wondering if there is here any kind of explanation on which ones of these need to be opened. I assume it's a question of opening and closing them. Or do I need to be carrying the tablet with me? Like, that's the other question. So we've got ourselves into Discount Gen's lab, whose name I've actually totally forgotten. We could probably put a tablet on this pedestal, right? This is the first place we've seen that reasonably would pop a tablet on it. You know? So if I take this tablet... Esher. Yes, Esher. I mean, this is the first age we've come to so far, which has, like, an obvious thing to do as soon as we've kind of gone to it. Well, the ice one, we didn't get very far with at all. Okay, here we go. Look, we can pop it on there. Nice. And now... Boop. That's interesting. So you can fast travel between those platforms, can you? Ah, right, that stays unlocked. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. That doesn't really help solve the puzzler. Oh. Oh, our character just like holds up the tablet with a sort of a that's not going to work. Right, so activating this, that just puts the tablet down. And if we put the tablet down, a teleporting friend is going to come in, nab the tablet and wander off. Right. So you can't climb with the tablets and you can't put the tablets down. They effectively teleport themselves back. The Barrow are always watching. So, let's take that back. Is anyone else screaming at their computers? Oh no. Oh no. We're at that phase of the evening, are we? Trank. Relax. It's a relaxing time. So this is a mixture of so this symbol, for example, is on the rotating stone. These are the numbers on the inside of the building. Let's grab a shot of that. It's similar to Rhyme's Crystal Viewer. It is a similar concept, isn't it? I would certainly agree. Wait a minute. We can just walk across this water. Okay. Hello. People here are still asleep, so not outwardly. You are internally screaming. Oh dear. Oh! Well, would you look at that? Doesn't that look like something that's probably going to interact with that? Okay. We're probably not doing anything with this door right now, then. Have I tried speaking friend and entering? Oh dear. Mind you, on a somewhat related note, in that, you know, talking about, you know, high fantasy. Oh, I heard the Wheel of Time got cancelled after the 3rd season. That's super sad. That's super sad. The Wheel of Time was actually half decent as a you know, straight to streaming, reasonably high budget, high fantasy TV show. Like, cancelled after season 3. Boo! It was actually quite good. There we go. Right, I'm going to pop the tablet down because I want to... Oh. Huh? Okay. Oh. I don't know what I did to get the tablet up. But... Bye. Wait. They haven't returned the tablet there. Hang on, I now have somewhere else I can go. What? I'm not really sure what we did, to be honest. But okay. Well, I ain't touching it, because we might not be able to get back. Oh! Is that all I need to do to open that door? What? I had the same bug too when I first played in 2005. Everyone's saying, what the hell? Like, did we win the game, guys? I don't know. I don't know what we did. Roll credits. Two symbols that look too similar for the system. I may have skipped a few steps. Oh, hey, look. Okay, so if I'm holding the tablet here, if I stand on this, and if we then go... I don't know... here? There was another symbol that looks sort of a bit like that, right? So I wonder if there's another symbol over there that we're supposed to carve onto the stone. Like a swirly spiral or something. Like, maybe if I draw something like this... that would be pretty great, right? Wait. The tablet's still there, but it's now on that. Oh, hang on a minute. This is now getting into the kind of deep lore. So, from here... well, the tablet hasn't come back here. That's a good sign. And then if we go... so let's go around this way. We've got T-Man TV, first time saying hi in the stream. Recently was watching a lot of episodes of Myst and Uru. Love the games. Oh, thank you very much. New fan of the channel. Saying hi from Tokyo. Oh, Japan is 100% one of the countries that I would love to visit one day. I really would. Now this door has decided that it is not going to be open for us. I mean, it was a bit of a guess that a spiral would be the answer there. I'm not sure, but okay. I don't know. We've done something a little wrong. We brute forced the first puzzle, accidentally solved the second puzzle. This is enough to have totally incensed the chat. But, you know, I've always said I would rather be lucky than smart. So, yeah. Let me think. So if we go... I'm sort of interested to see what symbols we've got on the picture we took and how those compare to the symbols which we see around the edge of this. So we've got 3 horizontal lines there. Right, so I'm sort of looking at this. So this looks very much like this, but it's the other way up. Whoops, I didn't mean to open you. Like the fact that you can open and close these and walk away from them whilst they're open and closed. They're the opposite way up, right? So this whole thing is kind of actually that way. Whoops. Now this one isn't on there. I didn't accidentally solve the second puzzle. I kind of accidentally solved the third puzzle. Okay. Ah, now that's really weird because this symbol here is not this symbol. It's a mirror image of it. So something's definitely a little bit weird with this picture, isn't it? Right, because it's not even, that's not even a rotation of that first one. This symbol's not on there. This one is, but it's a vertical mirrored image now, rather than a horizontal mirrored image. That's just a circle. Some might say the best shape. Perfect symmetry in all directions. Okay. So this is a circle with 2 ground lines at the bottom of it. Do these stones have... Yeah, that's the same symbol. Yeah, okay. So we've got circle with a bar, 2 circles, 1 circle. That is the symbol we have up there, rotated round. 3 lines, 2 fish, a toothbrush, a circle with a dot in the middle. Yeah, these are different symbols. Some of the symbols are the same, but the others are not. Bees would say circles are the best shape. Probably. Wait a minute. Are you saying that I've been bought by Big B? FYI, Cyan just announced they're releasing the omnibus of all 3 Myst novels for Kindle. The way they word it makes it seem like they might finally release the long-awaited Book of Marim soon. The digital omnibus collection of the first 3 Myst novels is once again available as the Myst Trilogy. Wow. Good news for everyone. Good news. Okay, here's my thinking. I'm thinking you're not supposed to teleport to the top of the thing and knock the ladder down. The reason we couldn't open the ladder as a shortcut is because we've done it in the wrong order. That we're supposed to solve some kind of puzzle to get the ladder to come down, and then we see the pedestal up there, and that opens that up as a shortcut. So I'm wondering if what I'm faffing about with here is even actually relevant to us right now, because we've already skipped this puzzle, right? So that's kind of what I'm currently wondering. In which case, I feel like I should be spending more time by that tree puzzle after I work out where that ladder is. Bees make cylindrical tubes, but heat forces them into hexagons when a bunch of tubes are nearby. Hexagons are quite interesting as far as shapes go. I've always thought it quite... So one of the things that I studied when I was studying physics was, of course, solid-state physics. And crystalline structures, I think, are really interesting, particularly packing fractions. And face-centered cubic structures and hexagonal structures have identical packing fractions to each other, but they have sort of different layering. And I think that's, I don't know, I always thought it was kind of interesting. Let's get back on top of this thing. Hexagons are advanced triangles. Hexagons are triangles with delusions of grandeur. Huh. The tablet is not here anymore. Wait, I put the tablet down here and it has sort of disappeared. Wait, so where's the tablet gone then? I put the tablet down there. Oh, the tablet's right here. Tablet's right here. Okay, bing! Let's go. Now that we've unlocked a little bit about how the tablets work and stuff, we might go back to one of the previous ages that we've seen, because, like, clearly there is, like, other stuff we can do, but we just sort of didn't really understand even the basic stuff about how to use the tablet. So what's the next symbol that I'm supposed to be writing? Like, we could go with a sun. Yeah. If we went with something like beep, beep. Something like that. No, we've kind of just picked the tablet back up. Right. I guess it's just, yeah, there just isn't a barrow that sort of spawns in. So... But if I put the tablet down here... Does the door stay open? No. No, the door is closed. The door does close. So it's something like you got to have the... Someone has to be standing here as you go through the door. But how are you going to do that? Unless there's like another time... Yeah, unless there's like another time travel-y thing to this. Unless there's a time travel-y thing to it. Is that sun coming round? If I just like point my camera here, is the sun gradually tracking? It's kind of really hard to tell, but it sort of looks like it's moving, right? Hang on. Let me put it, I'm going to put that like about halfway across the sun. I can't tell if it's actually moving around or if it's just the clouds in the foreground are just kind of giving it that optical illusion. It's like... Is this one of those ones where it's like you've got to wait for the correct time of day? Yeah, the Teledarn effect. To anyone watching this in the future, feel free to skip ahead by 2 or 3 hours. We're going blind for science. It's the clouds moving, not the sun. Yeah, it doesn't look like it is, does it? Oh! Oh. Do you know what? I was just looking at it and I'm like, wait a minute. I can click on the sun. I can click on it. It's like, no. Oh, man. This is what this game does to you, though. This is what this game does to you. It makes you... It makes you paranoid about the fact that it's like, oh, shoot. What if, like, you're locked to a particular time zone and the answer only presents itself at, like, noon Eastern Standard Time, like once a day, and you have to know that. Like, I have kind of severe Uru trauma about nonsense like that. Esher mentioned you can control the barrow, so maybe there's more than just location symbols. I thought his implication was to do with the tablet back on Denis would control the barrow, but maybe I'm misunderstanding. Team MTV, first time chatter in the Twitch chat. Well, I mean, they're both the main chat. They're both the main chat. What if this is all Kadish? Are we all just living in Kadish paradise? Yeah. Okay. I have a feeling that we're a little stuck. Not like hugely stuck. Not hugely stuck. We're not panicking stuck. But I want to use a little bit of time on today's episode to go back to one or two of the other ages. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. We've got 2 other paths open to us. Hang on. Oh, no. We've not unlocked that one. Okay. Because presumably we can also get to the 4th one as well by going through the hub area some more. But we've unlocked all of these. That is the space one. This one over here being the ice one. Hang on a minute. I could have sworn this one was white last time we used it. Is it not? Beep. Totally helpful hint. There is something you can do that you have not done yet. Oh wait, no. This isn't the ice one. This is the planetarium one. Okay, hang on. This is not the one I wanted to go to. I wanted to go to the ice one first, because the ice one was the one that had the weird symbol on the floor and is about the size of a small broom closet currently. So that's the one I sort of want to try out because I feel... Oh. Drop. Ah, they make such cute noises though. Like, who could ever not like the barrow? No, I just put that back down. Planets with rings are peak. I would agree. I would agree. I was incredibly fortunate in my youth to be taken to the observatory at York University. So I studied at York University, my undergraduate degree at least, and I had a great time there. Would highly recommend it. It's kind of changed a lot since I was there, of course. But I studied experimental physics. I didn't study astrophysics. But the astrophysicists, they had access to the observatory, which is kind of, it's a fairly small telescope, but it's obviously it's much larger and fancier than you'd ever buy privately. And we went out there one night, and I got to see Saturn with my own eyes through a telescope. It's quite a memory. It's quite a memory that I have. Do you know what? Do you reckon that's just a symbol for us to sketch onto the thing? It's kind of a complicated one, but we probably could. So if we went something like... Oh. Scratch that. There we go. Getting all of my artistic in. And then we've got a couple of lines on the inside and a couple of lines on the outside. So we've got like a... like that and like that. That, I would say, looking pretty great. Yeah? That's weird that it just kind of sits there and fizzes. Oh! Okay. Jump up and down. That's so odd. But we now have a new warp point. So there we go. Oh, would you look at this? Oh, this is nice, isn't it? Did anyone... We need a bit more space. Just a broom closet today too. Right an age for it. Right an age for it. Okay. Apparently, whatever it is we did, we've done it again. James Moore says you can't keep getting away with this. I tell you what, James, we'll keep getting away with whatever we can. I genuinely don't understand this game at all. What are we doing? What are we doing here? What is this place? Hello?
Do you not marvel at what the prisoners were able to do here with so little? Structures, food, life. As Duckney built, so they did here. Nothing. None of it matters now. The future is all we have. Justice is at hand. We will build again.
See, now, narratively, I always have a little bit of nervousness about following the instructions of someone that I think is probably a baddie, right? Like, when this chap says, go to the top of my laboratory and something, something, something. Oh, we're like, no, we're holding a tablet. We can't possibly do anything with that. Okay, there we go. Oh no, we're going all the way down the steps. Yeah, you can take that away. I want this. What are we doing here? Okay, I'm not sure what that's doing. But okay. Well, we'll take a screenshot of that one. You were talking on the Cyan Discord recently about how Atreus could have survived in Kavir alone for months before we freed him. Wait a minute. Nope, that's just a thing. So now we have plenty to explore. Including what looks like a path up there. Right? Does that not look like a path up there to you with like a handrail and everything? But maybe not. Maybe I'm reading too much into that. Okay, we got a pipes puzzle. We've got a pipes going into a thing puzzle. Let's see what else we can find around here. Okay. It's kind of unclear what these are, but they've all got switches on the front of them. Oh, hello.
I was not so sure of you, and yet you have done well. But do not be proud. You think you understand what you see? You may be wrong.
I don't think
For
I
example,
understand what I see at all.
This appears to be ice, but there is more. Like the prisoners, there is life here that seeks heat, unseen life, in the water. There is no longer heat in this place, but you can make them bring it.
Initially, I thought that was when he was like, "This looks like snow, but there is more." I was thinking, is this going to be a parable about like not eating yellow snow? Because like I already know that one. That's fine. Don't worry. Ronald suggests, or Ronald asks at Spyperm, I would think this game would be kind of hard to speedrun with this Esher character constantly popping up to talk to you. So yeah, you'd have to try and avoid them, I suppose. But I don't know. Does someone want to check it and report back? What is the current Myst 5 speedrun record? Unfortunately, I've skipped a couple of puzzles that help with the understanding of the workings of the tablet. Well, that really is unfortunate, isn't it? Oh, wait, no. Here's a thing. So that's a line down and a smiley face. So if I use that... Okay, give me the tab... Wait, the tablet's not here. Is the tablet over on this one? Yes, here's the tablet. Perfect. So we'll grab this. Oh, is this the symbol that it thinks I drew? That's kind of funny, because that doesn't look anything like what I drew at all. But okay. So, if I go and grab that one then, and we say, pop this down here. Yep. Now the tablet is sort of fizzing on the ground when it does that. Here we go. Okay, so we've unlocked a new... So we've unlocked ourselves a new shortcut. Oh! Yeah, we could try and draw that. If I can remember the thing that I literally just looked at. So it's a circle and an arc and 3... Hello? What was that? Oh no, you're taking my tablet! Ah, I might have dropped the tablet accidentally. Okay, fine. We'll draw that later. For now, I kind of want to check this path out anyway. That really does look quite obvious, doesn't it? Oh, hey! Here's the bottom of that crack. Okay, so... With cutscenes, the game's first place speedrun is 10 minutes 29 seconds. So we're in no danger of being anywhere close to that. So circle, beep, 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 and a big arc. Like that. Now, to be fair... Wait, am I... Yes, okay, right, I'm in here. So can we just, like, put that down and we'll see what happens? Oh! Okay, so I guess that was how we were supposed to do that? I'm still very sketchy on on what we're doing here. So, here's the thing. Does the tablet always fizz when we put it on the ground? Does the tablet always fizz? Like, if I pull this up and... Oh! Wait, why is this on a different side to here? It actually just remembers the way I drew it. That's kind of funny. Okay. So that's definitely doing something else that the other symbols aren't doing. Wait a minute, hang on. Oh, I think I get it. I think I get it. Right, we climb up here. Oh no, he took the tablet that time. I can hear him warping in back in there. Give him my tablet back. I think that symbol warps the tablet to you. I think that's what it's doing. Right. So if we go this way, down here. Right. And now I'm going to drop that. But we're going to go up the ladder. No? Is that not how you warp the... Yes? Yeah, give me my tablet. What are you doing? Ah, what? I don't understand what he's doing. He's gone and warped the tablet back in there. I heard him again. I thought I was onto something there because I was like, if you draw this new symbol on the tablet, does the tablet warp back to where you are so that you can like get up a ladder whilst holding it, without holding it? And like maybe that would do something with regards to the door on the island in the other age. Dark Faith, thank you very much for coming along to the chat. Have a great day of work. So yeah. Since I started playing with AI, I feel like that's what must be like to write an age. Like you have an idea in your head, you try to write it down, but it doesn't come exactly how you imagined because of all of the information. What happened there? What? I didn't even do anything that time. I have already had the tablet up the days here, but only through cheese, not like legitimately. So I'm kind of thinking like, if you were to... Oh, well I suppose, yeah, you'd come up here, you'd read this, and then you'd go and you'd draw that on the slate, and then that would warp it to you, wouldn't you? So actually you don't need that as a mechanic. Yeah, okay. So what remains a mystery then? So what remains a mystery is... what does drawing this symbol on the tablet even do? It makes a Barrow come in, freak out, and go... But then, like, nothing seems to happen. So... pass? I don't know. I guess let's continue exploring the rest of this age then, right? Are you not gonna... Yeah, what remains a mystery is everything we've come across so far. Agreed. Actually, why don't I just carry the tablet? I can carry the tablet with me when we walk. Okay. So, we've been up to these. We've been over there. We've got some more of these over here. Something does happen for sure. Sure, I mean, like, I wasn't expecting it to be a red herring. It's more like, I'm not 100% sure what. Tim Larkin coming through once again. I look forward to this video being flagged for copyright violations once again. There's something behind here. There's something round the back. Something round the back. Something happened, but you weren't watching where it did. I was watching the barrow and the tablet, which was not unreasonable, I felt. We sort of want to go round here, right? To look at this. So we've got all these pipes coming out here, coming into here. Beep boop, beep boop. Well, that is a thing that we have already seen, right? We have seen this. Right, but we can't walk on this ice. Horatio for Uru says, and now we're back to playing Blueprints. Oh man, Blueprints. So Moorish, isn't it? It's so Moorish of a game. So we got red, red, red. If I were to change some of these up here. Ugh. Like, oh no, I can't possibly. I couldn't possibly. Go on, drop that on the ground for me. Thank you. Right, so if I move that one, and let's say move this one. So we've moved 2 of the 3 on that side. Does that change anything over here? Yeah, I'm just really thoroughly enjoying it. It's just so good, isn't it? Yeah, we've got some good episodes coming up. I don't want to spoil it. Is the problem? Like I don't want to spoil the episodes that are gonna drop in a few days' time. So yeah, but I'm certainly still enjoying it. There was kind of that moment, I guess, where you're sort of you kind of hit a little bit of a rut where your principal objective is to sort of do a thing again, and it's like, we just did this, but then, you know, I'm really not sure what these switches are doing. I'm really not sure what these switches are doing, and I'm really, really not sure. Alright. Let's get my tablet back. The tablet's not here. Oh, I suppose I still had that drawn on it, didn't I? In the expansion, you'd have been able to leave the volcanic area. Let's go across the bridge. Right. The implication was that there's something we can see if we're looking in the right direction. So, let's pull this up. Gonna grab our little thing. And, yeah, let's drop the tablet down here. Okay. We're not looking at you this time. Oh, the smoke turns red. Okay. Oh. You've come back again? No, you've just taken the tablet now. Ooh. Huh, there's a lot more steam coming from over here now. Was that like that before? Hmm. It kind of feels like the whole thing's just a lot more active now, doesn't it? Oh, these have come up. Wait, I can pull these one way but not the other. Oh no, what happened? Oh, I see. It's a timed puzzle. Ah, right, okay. So the switches on the individual things give you the option as to whether something goes that way or that way. Middle, I suppose, is neutral. So we kind of need to work out whether you want these turned to the right or to the left, I suppose. Is there anything that sort of hints at that on here? Like, maybe in the sense that that's got the gap on that side, the gaps are here. That gap's sort of... So, like, maybe... Like, someone's clearly drawn it that way and then that way, you know? So maybe that's the clue as to which way around those are supposed to be. Or maybe it just indicates it from the thing. There is very little to indicate which of these is which of those valves, though, to be honest. So they're all red on the outside. It's all red on the outside, white on the inside, right? So... okay. So what's the best thing to do here, then? Because going and grabbing that tablet and fiddling around with these for like 60 seconds does not seem like the intended solution for that puzzle, right? Ronald says, I would love to see a remaster for Myst 3 to 5, but not sure if Cyan will ever do it, as it was different studios that made these. Horatio for Uru says, I don't think it will ever happen. Too much red tape and legal stuff to navigate, not to mention resources and money needed. I would go one over the top on that one, to be honest, Horatio, in that clearly, given what's been going on with Cyan over the last few months with layoffs and things, the Riven remake, the Myst remake in 2021 and the Riven remake in 2024 were clearly both big bets for Cyan, because prior to that they've done Firmament, which was kind of mixed reception, and then the next ones they did were Myst and Riven, and if Riven isn't financially successful for you, then Myst 3 is not going to be, you know? And that's a real shame. Like, I really enjoyed the Riven remake. I think it was, like, in some ways, I think it might be, like, the best remake that I've ever played, to be honest, because it does that perfect thing of taking the original as a launching point and then creating something which is slightly different, so it's fresh for the new fans, whilst also introducing it to a new group of people. But despite its quality, it did not receive... Like, it clearly wasn't financially successful, otherwise they wouldn't be like laying off a load of people, right? Which is a real shame. I really would have liked that to have been a success. Because similarly, I would love to see a remaster of Myst 3, but I just think it won't happen. I just think it's not commercially sensible. And there's probably also the reason why we were probably not ever going to get a Myst 6 either, to be honest. Because by this point, like, would anyone pick up the 6th game in a franchise? Like, anyone new, would they pick up the 6th game in a franchise that's 30 years old? Probably not, really. Not a young crowd, anyway. Okay. So what am I doing here? We need to set those, and then we're going to fiddle with these. I think what I principally want to do is fiddle with these the most, right? So I'm not gonna fiddle with I'm not gonna waste my 60 seconds fiddling with those. I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna draw the thing, I'm gonna put this down, okay. I'm ready. I'm too close, says Zephyronicus. Okay, let's move over here. Yeah, okay. Pew! Okay, good. So, let's move all of these off the center, right? Does that do anything here? Oh, I've got bubbles. Right, so one of those needs moving the other way. Probably the first one. Probably the first... Oh, I can move it over that way. Yes! Yes, now I've got bubbles. So I need the other one to... Oh, quick! Before it moves the other way. Ugh! that way. And maybe you're fine. Who knows? Yes. Yes, kind of. Wait, no. Is that what I want it to do? No, it's not what I want it to do. I want this one to come round probably this other way. Oh, and there. Or maybe not. I'm not sure. Okay. You guys are not getting any bubbles at all, though. Now, if I were to look back to here... Like, what exactly am I trying to do? Because we've got a break in the tubes there. And we've got a break in the tubes there. So yes, we can get the bubbles to go around this way. I mean, like, I'm assuming we want to pump that round here, pump round here, and then, I don't know, here, I suppose. I mean, maybe we're trying to create something where we can then walk across it by, like, walking like that. Like, maybe that's what we're trying to do. Maybe that's what we're trying to do. If that is what we're trying to do, though, unfortunately, that's gonna have to wait till next week. Because it's like 10 o'clock here. So we're out of time. We're out of time for this week's stream. But thank you all very much for coming along and enjoying this episode of Myst 5 with me. If you are watching on YouTube in the future, thank you very much for coming along for this episode 2 of Myst 5 End of Ages. Please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and let me know in the comments what you would like to do for when we hit 1,000 subscribers. We are 14 subs away over on the YouTube, so go and check it out. And for all of those raiders, if you enjoy puzzle games, go and check it out on the YouTube, because we play a lot of this kind of game. Thank you very much, YouTube. I'll see you soon. Bye for now. Okay, so that's YouTube in the future. Was there a reason why I did